Sweet. Well, the reason I'm going on about the words, it's not just to be a joker, is what happens when you listen to somebody from the legal society, somebody from the corporate body politic, somebody that is a corporate soul, all right? What it is they will use key words, and if you can learn basic English and the principles of the English language, then you can see when they are actually talking code to you and insulting you. And this happens in court quite a bit. That's why a lot of attorneys and stuff look down their nose at people and throw people under the bus. What are they going to do? It's not like you can just hold a court of record, trial by jury, that only falls under the common law, where the magistrate is independent of the tribunal. It's a tough one to get. We still have court of records here. I saw one down in the city near me just a few years back, and it was pretty cool watching the magistrate instruct the jury. And he says, do you people understand what a common law court of record is? And then he had to explain it to them. It was really cool. Actually, a friend of mine saw that at the same courthouse, and he come up to my shop. I was working, and he ran up to my shop that afternoon. He goes, Al, you were telling me the truth. And I said, well, I don't remember lying to you about anything. He says, no, I just saw. I was in court with a friend over, I can't remember what it was. It was an injunction over like people fighting for the watershed, so they don't log the trees and dry up all our creeks in certain areas. And so it was, yeah, no, and I saw this, and the judge had to instruct the jury. And I said, well, yeah, absolutely. Because this is a foundation of our nature. The man I address is Justin. This is part of our culture. As much as you in the legal society do not wish to have a man or a woman at our public building that belongs to us, so that we can have a public venue when there's been a wrong that needs to be righted, or can't be corrected, or can't be worked out on the private side. The courthouse was built by our forebears for us. It does not belong to the legal society. The legal society didn't build it. They didn't pay for the building of it. They do rent space. Don't even get me started. Sweet, okay. So that's why I was picking on a few words tonight, just so that just so that you guys can, when you're watching these characters speak, and they're going on about their stuff, like especially Justin. I watch Justin. I see him coming out with his code. I see him justifying his actions legally. And he does produce a lawful excuse for his wrongs. He does. Now nobody seems to want to rebut it, and nobody brings it. Like watching him this morning there at the daycare. I'm on there typing away. Okay, what about the LNG and the 40 billion? And somebody from CBC asked a very soft question about it, and he gave a very soft answer about it, and then they just went on. It wasn't like all the reporters were going, hey, listen, what's going on with this LNG? Why are we using Chinese steel? Why aren't these being built? Is this not public money? And hold microphones in his face? Because they're bought and paid for, guys. No more corporate welfare for any of you. You know what, man? If you work for a news company, say Maclean's Magazine, okay? And you get absolutely no benefits from the public, that you have to actually be free enterprise. So you got this wonderful idea for a magazine that you believe that your cousins within this nation would love to see and would read. If you got that great idea, and so you bring it out, and you survive on $1,000 a month. You survive on, you sleep in your office and you work 24/7. You apologize to your wife for not being home enough and not making the kids' karate team, like a lot of people have to do on this land just to hold some kind of middle class position. We already do it. Families are, yeah, no, it's, but anyway, so you got this great idea and stuff. No corporate welfare. Make it on your own merits. You make it on your own merits. No frills, you guys, whatever, that enterprise. I don't mind the store. I like I appreciate the Great Canadian, whatever it's called. I don't buy my meat there. But I do buy cheese there, because you know why? Cheese is so expensive. So I'll take whatever deal I can get. But no corporate welfare. You want to have a great shopping store that's going to benefit the people, then you do it on the merits we're given. If you can't do it on the merits we're given, then you work with the people of this nation on our public servants saying, look, pay the bills. The money isn't holding any water. It costs too much to do business here. There are too many duplicate and triplicate environmental business restrictions. Restrict. And these guys always use the excuse, yeah, no, we got to restrict this and restrict that because of this and this and this and this and this and the big corporations. And then these are the guys that you're doing favors for that funnel you back money or do you favors, like take you to a private island, or whatever. I don't know what Soros is doing for any of our public servants up here, but I'm sure he has his hands in it. It's our nation, and we have a culture, and you need to act accordingly as public servants. Have a good night, guys.